Hello, BUS 1440 document production students course. Do well. Continue. Hopefully, all is well and safe with you and your family. Stay that way. I'm covering Unit 15, 71 through 75. This for my prior taping. And that being said, I'm doing the practice documents. Because that is what's due in the current unit for this week. And it is covering 72 agendas and minutes of meeting. We have lesson 73 procedure manuals. We have lesson 74 reports formatted in columns, and lesson 75 is nothing but a report review. The practice documents that we will be covering is 73 and 73 and 74 procedure manuals and reports formatted in columns. So just know how the flow is going. 71 is your itineraries. You got warm-ups, maps, you got progressive practice, you got commas, which is language arts, you have itineraries, which is giving you the steps in how to format itinerary. So notice the steps 1 through 6. And then you will physically actually have a documents that is actually due 7141, 7142, 7143, and 72 is talking about your agendas. So notice that the goal for your time writing has increased 42 words a minute using 5-minute time writings, no more than 5 errors. So notice in your sections you have warm-ups, sustainable practice, syllabic intensity. You have 5-minute time writings, you have agendas, you have minutes of meetings, and this is just the instructions in how to do an agenda 1 through 6. Make sure you read that. It says come down 5 spaces using 14-point font. After that, press enter twice using 12-point font. Press enter twice and you put your date and so forth, and then you actually type your information and then number them. And that's for an agenda. Minutes of meeting. Here is the physical diagram and how they did it. They did it actually in a box. What it tells you, do it in a column, do it in 2 columns. And with that, they actually came down 5 spaces, 14-point fonts. Press enter twice, 12-point fonts for your minutes of meetings. And from there, press enter twice and then your date. And then you have the actual attendance, approval of minutes, and old business, new business, and adjournment on the left hand side, and then you physically actually have the detailed information on the right hand side. So, and then in that you will end up having documents 7244, 7245, 7246, 7247, and I'm going to travel to 73 procedure manual. So it's talking about improve your accuracy and your speed. Work on accuracy, speed will come. Remember how you can increase your speed. Type with the lights off and focus on the book. Put a piece of paper or a towel on top of your computer and just focus on the book. Use typingtutor.com. That will always help you. Typingtutor.com, or you can go back and start in lessons 1 through 20 to use the segments there to learn your homeroom keys and build up speed. So in this section, we will still work on proofreading skills by editing a paragraph, word, foot features, and correctly formatted procedure documents. So in that, you got some warm-ups, maps, numbers, which is misalignments, prescription, saying, hey, Cynthia, if you're typing wrong or whatever on that left hand, you might need to work with that homeroom key on D. And therefore, that's your maps prescription. You got pretest, vertical reaches, practice up reaches, practice down reaches, a post test, vertical reaches, proofreading. Here's some information you are typing on your proofreading, and then from there we will go look at how the procedure manual looks. It gives you, here's your header. It should be in italics, colon, press enter twice because you have a list of things, and after your list you press enter twice, and then you type your paragraph, press enter twice, and then you actually have a heading style 2, and you press enter twice, and so forth. And then you have your page number at the bottom of the document. Make sure you read 73, and we're using 2 screens. And therefore, I'm going to minimize this. And it's talking about footers and how to do your page number, and using Control E. Edit your footer, Control E, spacebar, headers and footer and design. Make sure you read this information. It says to set up a page number, started with the particular page number, to close a footer and return to the document body, edit a footer, remove a footer, and so forth. And here is the instructions that we will be working with, 1 through 9. 1 through 9. This is what we're going to be working with. So here's the instructions. It says start work file similar, a continuation page in a procedure manual for American Bistro, a chain of restaurants. The title of the manual is Employee Manual. The report section name is the training program. The instructions 1 through 9 reads as right-click over the heading and then edit header. Display the ruler and note the default header tabs, a center tab 3.25 and a right tab of 6.5. At the left margin inside the header, type this: American Bistro Employee Manual. Press tab 2 times. Enter. To move to the right tab, press Control 1. Type these words in italics, close the header, training program. Okay, from that says the header should look similar to the illustration at the end of the practice. Right click anywhere in the footer page, edit footer, press Control E to change to the center alignment. Type page and then press the spacebar 1 time, insert a center and page, plain page number to set at 8 for this continuous page. Close the footer. Continuous page of this report should look as such. So here's my 2 tabs that they're talking about. This is the information, American Bistro Employee Manual. 2 tabs, training manual. Go to the bottom, type page space, and then I will insert the 8 at a particular area. Okay, here we go on the document. So it says right click and I'm going to edit, and then it tells me I need to right click over the header. I got my ruler already up. It's on your view tab if you need to find it. View tab and then actually ruler. Okay, so there it is. It says display your ruler, and it says the center tab at 3.25. Here's your 3.25 there, and then your 6.5 here. That's at the right. And if you need to look at it more, paragraph, dialog box, and click on tabs, and you see 3.25, 6.5, it's already set for you. Okay, so now I need to type in what it says: 3 American Bistro Employee Manual. Okay, then it tells me to press tab once, twice, and then I'm going to type training program. Okay, and I'm going to turn on my show hide so you can see the 2 tabs. Actually, it's there. Okay, and then it tells me that I can finish up this and close the header. So I can double click on the header and it goes away, but yours will probably pop up, and then you could physically close as well too. But I double click and it closed. So but you right click, edit header, and then you can close this way as well too. So now it tells me to go to the bottom. I can do the right click, edit footer, and then it tells me that I should do Control E, and it centers it. It tells me to type the word page and then do a space, and then I'm going to page number, and then it says I need to go to current position, then insert a center page plain set. Okay, and once I do that, I'm going to set the and then I'm going to plain set. Okay, even though it's undo that. I got the word page, and so here I can format my page, and then I can start it at 8. Okay, so, and then I can insert the page number. Okay, and there's the page. So here's what I did. It tells you to go to bottom of your page, and you can do plain page set, and then from there space, and then you can put it in. But do your page number start at number 8, and it inserts the number 8 there. Okay, and I'm just showing you where it has different formats, where it says simple, current position. You got page margins and so forth. Bottom of your page, that's your plane, and that's your center. And then there is your top. And then I can close it up. And then it says that I can save. I'm saving my handy dandy information. Oops. Okay. In the location where I always save. Okay, take off the .doc. And there's my 73 document. Okay, I will close this up. Looking at my documents that you will complete: 7348, 7349, and 7350. 74 is reports formatted in columns, 42 words a minute, 5 minutes, and 5 errors or less. You're going to be working on word columns and hyphenation features and correctly format a magazine article. So in this section, you have warm-ups, progressive practice, numbers, technique, practice, spacebar. You have 5-minute time writing, the magazine article. Okay, so let's look at it. It gives you the instructions in how a magazine. So make sure you read the instructions 1 through 13. And look how you come down 5 spaces, 14-point fonts. Press enter twice, 12-point fonts for that byline, and then press enter, and then the paragraph, of course, look like this. Notice your page number with the actual title of the author that's on this. You see that? 2 pages. Magazine article. So this is the document we're working with. So as I enable it, I got a 2 screen. And then I will navigate to Word Manual, and then I'll look for 74. 74. Minimize this. Reports formatted in columns. So this section talks about columns. It tells you how to balance columns to an existing document. Okay, so make sure you read over that. And then it tells you the practice that we're going to do, 74 of 1 of 2, and then hyphenations, it will be 74 2 of 2, and the instructions read 1 through 4, which is show how active. It's active. Click in front of your time in front of the paragraph. Scroll to the end of the document. Hold shift, and after that tab, page setup group, columns, your click columns button and click 2. 3, it says note the section breaks, continuous formatting. Code appears at the end of your columns and automatically balance. Note the lines end in very jagged. Automatic hyphenation, which will resolve that. Keep it open. Here's the instructions for your hyphenation. It says do control. You're going to select the whole document. If you're typing a new document from a blank screen formatted from your hyphenation, you're going to look in the limited consecutive hyphenations 2 box. Click the up arrow, and until you get to 2 displayed, and click OK. Click before time in the paragraph, plus Control Shift and N. Select the body, Control J, that's justified. And then it says note the large gaps between the words in the last line of the document. Click just after the period of the document, press enter. Note the gaps are gone. 6. Note one-liner headings under the second column on the first page to fix. Select the heading, the blank line below it, the first line of the paragraph. Click your home paragraph dialog box launcher. From that, then you click line break, tab, page nation, and keep lines together. Keep with next. And then 7 says insert a right aligned header on the second page. Okay, right click over the header, first page, and edit the header. Header footer tools, header and footer group, page, top page, plain number 3. Verify the insertion point directly before the page. Type Jones, press the space bar. From there, your header and footer tools design. Click on option, different first page, and then save your document. Okay, so let's start here. We got Michelle Hyde on. It says click in front, and then we can hold and go all the way to the end of the document. It says. And go before the paragraph mark. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have that. Okay, and then I go on my layout tab, and it says that I need to choose columns, and I need to choose 2. And then there's your section break. It comes up. Okay, then note the continuous section break comes. It's jagged. We got it open, but look how it looks. There's your document. That section break came up top, so it left time and perception and Shannon Jones. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. My document is already selected, Control A. Okay, then it says I need to go on my layout tab. So we on layout. And then from my layout tab, what do I need to do? Page setup. And from your page setup, click on my hyphenation. Hyphenation, it says options, and then limited consecutive and limited consecutive hyphens here, and then it says 2, and then click OK. Okay. I click OK. So now I have that done, and then click just before the time and do Control Shift N. So my document is already highlighted. Okay, Control Shift N, and then you can do Control J. And now the document is justified, so it is even. And this is what they're saying on that last line. Note, then you say you can, and then it came back together as I press enter. Okay, so we have all of that done. So now it's telling them the 6. We go to Home tab and we go to Paragraph, and from Paragraph we go to the dialog box, and then we go to Paragraph Page Nation here, and it says keep with next. So let's see. This is what they're saying, keep with next. Paragraph dialog box, keep with next. So it goes on that page. Okay, so that is our document. So we got to edit the header, and then we're going to right click, edit header, and then it tells us that we need to do header so when I get to the top of my page number, top of your page, plain number 3, And from there, I need to type in Jones. Jones. And from there, it's on page 2. Then I need to make sure I have different first page check. So page number will not show up on number 1. And that's my document. Here's your page number here. And when I close that, that should go away. Okay. All right, but that should go away. The Jones. All righty. Let's do that again. Top of your page, plain number 3. Jones. And then options, different first page. Close it up. So now it should be gone. Even though it's not gone, but it should be gone. So let's see. I'll do this one more time just to make sure. Page number, top of your page, plain number 3. Jones. Space. Option. Okay. It goes off. So make sure you do it on your 1 and not your 2, because I did it on my 2 because that's what I'm used to doing it on. So there's your 2. And this is your physical document as I open it up and show you how it looks. No page number. It did a section break. Everything is even and so forth. So I'll save this document. And that's all the practice documents for this particular time period for units 15 and 14 and 15 for this week. I'm saving in my handy dandy area. And it's saved. So you guys have a wonderful day. And be well and safe.